Hi Ahmed, so you were telling me about this really weirdly amazing company called Teracycle. How do you spell that?
Terracycle.
Okay, and what does it do?
What Teracycle does is what they do now is they sort
before.
of run campaigns, but what they did before was they started liquefying worm poop and selling that as a fertilizer. And what was really unique about Teracycle is that they were the first ever business to have everything in their supply chain made from garbage. So actually, garbage companies were paying them to take their garbage. So their raw material supply, they actually had no supply cost. They were actually making revenues from their supplies. They were then feeding that garbage to worms and extracting the worm poop and liquefying it into water, and then packaging that in recycled water bottles or recycled Coke bottles or whatever plastic water bottles.
Because they realize
that the base of the bottles are the same for no matter what. So the Pepsi base, the Coca-Cola base, the Fanta base, the Sprite base, they all have different shapes, but the diameter and the circumference of the base is the same. So that means that it can be used in any of these basic bottle filling machines, and they can get any different types of bottles in there and just fill them up the same way as they would fill any of them up. And then they actually made the tops, the nozzles. They also found that the nozzles also fit the top, because all the tops have the exact same top. They all have the spiral, twist top thing, and they all have the exact same one. So they can get any spray nozzle, and any spray nozzle they could fit onto this bottle. So then they went after these nozzle manufacturers and said, any overstock that you have, any misprints that you have, any ones that you don't want that you're going to throw away, let us have it. And actually, in some cases, the companies paid for the transport of those products. So this company virtually had no cost, except for a few operational costs, like small operational costs. And so they were the first companies. And then Walmart was holding them at one point. Home Depot was holding them in stock. A lot of the small shops were holding them. A lot of horticulture shops were holding them. And when I was interning for them, I used to get calls all the time from people saying that this is such a great product, and it was helping their product grow so well. And the way that these students came across this idea was that they were growing marijuana in their basements. They were growing drugs, and they were using worm poop to help make their drug plants healthier, and it was working really, really well. And that's how the idea came. That's how it started.
What's the name of the company again?
Teracycle. Terracycle. They don't do that anymore. They've pivoted, but that was how they first got.
Who are the founders' names?
Tom Zaki.
How do you spell that?
TOM space SZAKY.
And is he on Facebook?
I don't know.
Okay, can you find us for him? Find them for us?
He's on LinkedIn, I know that.
Okay, cool. So this is Ahmed Iqbal. You can Facebook him. He's an amazing guy with crazy ideas. I love them, and you should Facebook him.